for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down. Across the 45 and still going. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion, headed right. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This is hauled in by Samuel. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Samuel comes in motion left. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running the 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They send him left out of the slot. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, here's Daniels. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 now from the 30. They motion a receiver left. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Jukes one defender. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 from the 41. One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Another Eagles first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's Hurts. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, Commanders 3. Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders, their running back Austin Eckler, headed back to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Man in motion, out of the slot. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Daniels now on 1st down. That's incomplete. Here's Austin Eckler. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for second down. The counter give to Eckler. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Press way on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Slot receiver headed left. On first down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Dotson now in motion right. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles with a chance to add to their lead. Second and 4. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2 yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On third down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursuit, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Slot man in motion left. Here's 2nd and 14. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Motion man left is Brown. Hurts trying to get on 2nd down. This throw is caught. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from just 23 yards away. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. So this drive a chance to get it back up to a two-score game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 32.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first, it's Dillon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look at the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the Commanders' 27-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Short pass brought in. Small gain down to the 23. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for A.J. Brown.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. For it with Barkley. Jukes out a one-stop. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. A give to Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up third and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Hurts now on third and goal. The back's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
He'll throw it. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 20, Commanders 10.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Commanders.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play action now with Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
On first down, here's Eckler. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Daniels. He brings it in. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Ebler has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. The touchdown dropped this back to a 1-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 27, Commanders 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
He's going to keep it this time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's a gain of 10.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They put a receiver in motion here left. Handoff on 2nd and short. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
Down, Commanders.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels from the pistol. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the set. Completed left side to Samuel. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up there. That sack gonna cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick, or send it deep.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On first down, Hurts. Is the in route complete? And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Eagles are in punt formation, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now, Daniels. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now, Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders losing by 7. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They send him left out of the slot. 3rd down, give to Eckler. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They're set up at the 35 now. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Stays. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down, Washington.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, here we go, 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.